Welcome everyone to another video, Vinyl Addict. My name is Chili, and today I want to share with you guys how I discovered a band by just buying the album based on the album art. It's something that I would suggest some people doing, and this is how I discovered the band Slayer. And the album was Rain and Blood. Now, at the time when I saw this, I was listening to Metallica and some of the other bands that was at that time kind of circulating. There was Anthrax but Metallica was the one I was, the first one that I was listening to, other than like Iron Maiden and I remember just going in on a record store and seeing this album, and I've heard the name, but I've never heard the music. But I was looking at the artwork and reading the song titles: Angel of Death, Piece by Piece, Criminally Insane, Raining Blood, and the guys on there look just kind of like having a good time, you know. And it was Deaf American, and it just seemed, even though I didn't even hear the music, it seemed like it was going to be very heavy for whatever reason. I think it's just the imagery that's involved. Kill 'Em All had just like a hammer and a pool of blood. Well, where this is just a bit more, detailed about like how far you could go as far as going to the dark side and everything. And I pretty much wanted to go there, Altar of Sacrifice, and it was a very short album, and it was just really intense. The drumming was way beyond what was going on with Metallica, and I fell in love with it. I actually fell in love with this more than what they were doing, where they were, making kind of like epic songs. These guys were kind of having a little punk thing to them, where it's just very hardcore and very, faster, of course. And it was just, mind blowing, to say the least. And at first, when I listened to it, it was so fast. I was just like, wow. I just wanted to play it over and over again because it went by so quick. You know what I mean? And then I started, of course, delving into their earlier stuff, and this one was the most intense up to that point when I got their earlier albums like Show No Mercy, Hell Awaits. Hell Awaits was starting to get like this, but then maybe it just had to do with Rick Rubin getting involved, and it was just like intense and insane. And then South of Heaven, of course, and the rest is metal history. But this happened because I just went in and, I just saw this album cover and not knowing who they were, and just, purchased it and discover. That's, the real thing about discovering music. Nowadays, I could go on Spotify and listen to a stream and of something, and then I could, check it out, and then if I like it, go and purchase it. But back then, it was like, I'm just, this is in my face going, what is this, And the only way to find out is to get it, and it was just like, I think I've seen it like 2 times. It grabbed my attention one time, and then I walked around again, and I'm just like, because I really wasn't looking for an album, but it was like, well, I'm just going to check this out, And I bought a few other things like that. And I think I would suggest, just buying something for the album cover. If it grabs your attention and just like, it sparks an imagination, like, what is this all about? And then you read these song titles, and it's just, it's really interesting. And then they just happen to be one of my favorite metal bands of all time. So that just happened because I took a chance. And that's the thing about artwork. You know, it can really be a deciding factor of what you want to listen to, and how they present themselves, their image and everything. And like I said, I suggest that, you know, as a tip on starting a collection, a vinyl collection, and collecting vinyls, yeah, go pick up an album just based on an album art and see, you know, if you like it or not. You know, it couldn't hurt. So that's all I have for you today, and I'll see you on the next video. Don't forget to subscribe and comment below. Take care.